Welcome back, everyone, to the Cobx Masters. We've made it to the final, boys. We're finally gonna watch our best of 3 final here at Chennai between Team 1614 and Team Flirting with Danger. Both of these teams, I mean, they had a very different road, you would say, in the semifinal. Flirting with Danger 2-0'd their opponents, but 1614, it was a lot closer than that, wasn't it, Daredevil?
Yeah.
It's no surprise that one of these teams really wanted Overpass to be the first map. I assume it was Flirting with Danger because 1614 kind of picked unorthodox maps, you would say. They picked Nuke and Cache and Mirage, if I remember correctly. There was no Overpass and no Inferno.
Yeah, but this game, there is an Overpass, probably picked by Flirting with Danger. But there is a Cache. We haven't seen Train from either of these teams, I don't think so.
No, we haven't.
So this is going to be a new experience, but at least they have some more unorthodox maps, considering how many Infernos and Overpasses we've been getting. Not going to be different this round though, this map. Are starting on Overpass. It looks like they're going towards B.
Into the pistol round we go. Flirting with Danger on the T side. Look at that Creed with a Tech 9 and a smoke, no armor. Zarth also decides to buy utility for his team, no armor on him as well. So that's 2 people. Bit squishy on Flirting with Danger's side. However, on the other side, 1614, only 1 guy, and that would be Bangazera, who got a smoke and a defuse kit, which will be very, very helpful because it seems like Flirting with Danger are going to take this round slow. You don't see that often, slow pistol rounds. But he just flashed his teammates into short. Well, he makes his way to join up with him. He's got another flash ready, and a smoke as well. I believe he heard someone. Or not. Might just be a bug.
I think you heard my mic.
Ah.
There's one of them. But it looks like they are going to push towards B here.
Oh, there's the smoke. Creed jumps to it! Oh, 4K was waiting for him straight in the head. Creed goes down. Santi trades it back, however. Gets another one also, but Smirky and Ray are ready for it. Each of them grab 2 kills, and they win the round for 16-14. It was an odd end to the round, I must say. As soon as they said go, everyone went in and everyone just died.
Yeah, he tried to be a bit smart with that Tech 9. But it got smashed in the face, actually. Completely smashed in the face. That's a very impressive backflip he did, though. But now they're just going to be forced on a force buy because they did not plant the bomb in the first round. So they're just going to try see what they can do with these pistols. And it looks like one guy's going to push all the way mid on his own. He can get overwhelmed quite easily here. But I think he is going to go back towards toilet, so a bit safer now.
He does indeed go back towards toilets. If he had got down pushing, he'd be in for quite the surprise because there's 3 people from Flirting with Danger pushing long now. 4K is looking straight at them with the FAMAS. He gets 2, but he couldn't quite get the 3rd. The spray is cut short by Zarth. The Deagle doing work. He gets another one onto TV as well. That's TV just dying there before he can get anything done, really. But Smirky with the UMP manages to grab 1 kill. Zarth responds with a Deagle shot of his own. Here's Grace finally backing up his teammate. It's a 2-on-1 now. It's just the P90 for Bangazera here against the UMP and a Deagle. Zarth also has an incendiary if he wants to use it. Might come in handy because Bangazera just killed Grace there. It's a 1v2 and he makes it work. Bangazera with the P90 clutches it for 16-14.
When you say clutches for 16-14, I immediately looked at the scoreboard. I'm like, what? I got a bit confused. I have to get used to their name again. But that was really close. It came down to 1 person. Yeah. As one of the viewers stated, the noob 90 as it's called. But
a gun is a gun. If it kills someone, if it gets the job done, it's a gun.
Yeah, it gets the job done. He does get 2 kills with it, but it's not the most popular gun in competitive. I mean, it's so easy in matchmaking. People use it as a troll. But anyway, they're just gonna another force by 2 in a row.
That's Smirky and Bangazera both in water. And they're in a good spot to shut this push down. Bangazera grabs 2 kills for himself. Smirky steals that third, and it's 16-14 with it dominating. A clean round against Flirting with Dangerous Eco.
Complete sweep. They did not lose a single player. And that's really helpful for their economy now, because since they did not lose a single player, they have something to go on if they do die. Ray, though, throws away a submachine gun in in the place for a FAMAS.
That's a weird decision. I mean, if you already have the SMG, just stick with it, right?
Yeah, MP7 is not a bad gun to hold. It still can do damage. But if you're only going to upgrade to a FAMAS, it's not even a full upgrade. It's not like you're upgrading to an AWP or an M4. You're upgrading a half upgrade. So, sort of a weird decision, honestly, to drop it for that. But that was a decision he decided to go for.
It's like with cars. If you have a Fiat and you want to upgrade to a Mercedes. You don't want to upgrade to an Opel or a Volkswagen, right? I would say the FAMAS is like the Volkswagen of weapons.
Yeah, it's like going from a Hyundai to a Kia. It's basically the same.
It's almost exactly the same. Here's Smirky. He gets 1, but Santi trades it back. Just 4K from site gets another kill as well. TV catches Zarth right outside of long. Flirting with Danger reduced to 2 members. YSD does have the bomb, and he is on the site. He finally finds TV next to him, but 4K kills the teammate. And he kills YSD in turn. It's a 4-0 lead for Team 16-14.
So many force buys and so many half buys. And even though they bought fully here, they didn't have much utility. They didn't have much going for them. And 16-14, Ray... By the way, Ray actually saved his MP7. He wouldn't have bought a FAMAS, and then he would have actually still upgraded to the AK. So... But it's a minor inconvenience.
It's not a big deal.
Something you notice more as an analyst than something you notice as a player, maybe. 4K gets immediately a headshot, but it's still an eco, so mostly an eco anyway.
That's an unfortunate death for Grace, while the rest of his team are running as fast as they can towards long. Creed actually got the headshot with the Deagle on 4K. TV is pushing forward, and he finds that shot on Creed in turn. Look at that Smirky. Got absolutely overwhelmed by 3 people aiming at his head. It was Santi who got the shot in the end. Took him a while, but they do get the bomb planted. This is perfect for Flirting with Danger. This is an eco round, and YSD actually picked up an M4. Here's Bangazera, hoping to make this retake work. He spots Santi right under break. Oh my god, in the head, Santi! Oh, that's painful. TV's on the bomb, however. How do they not notice?
Whoa.
Finally, Zarth notices from long. How do you throw this round away? 16-14. They had it. They had it.
All those force buys and gun rounds that they've won, they lost to basically barely a half buy. Only 2 players got armor, and half armor for that matter. And 16-14, now they're in an awkward situation because they don't have that much money coming into this round, so they're just gonna buy what they can. And they need this round. Flirting with Danger have the op, so they have a full buy coming in here because they didn't really buy anything and they won a round.
We don't often see the op on the T side here at Overpass, but Creed is hoping to get something done here as he waits just outside of Monster. Bangazera's on the other side, but he's holding a close angle. I don't think he wants to peek this, especially without any flashes. Peeking would be a very bad idea, Bangazera, my friend. It seems like Flirting with Danger are backing off here, heading back towards T-spawn. They might just change their minds and make their way from mid. There's over a minute left on the clock. They've definitely got the time for this. So time is not an issue, but 16-14 are playing very safe. They're still on the sides, as you can tell from the minimap. They're not moving. They're not falling for any baits. Not yet, at least. As Flirting with Danger make their way on long. They're not trying to be quiet about it. They're making noise. They're jumping around. So 16-14 have a good idea that there's someone there, especially since 4K just spotted 3 people at long. That's a good flash. We got fully flashed there. And the op shot gets nothing. as Smirky makes his way towards bank. Realizes, oh wait, there's a Molotov there. This could be awkward, but look at that. 4K, they did not notice him at truck. He already got a kill for himself. TV also got Santi. And Smirky gets Zarth flirting with danger or dying one by one. It's just Creed left. He did get the op shot onto 4K, but it's Smirky and Bangazera should be able to get this. Oh my god, Bangazera! He almost they almost lost this. They almost lost a 1v3 against an op, and that would have been so devastating.
There's two things I noticed so far. Number one, Flirting with Danger. I believe this is their map choice. From how I've seen 1614 shows their first semifinal. I believe this is Flirting with Danger's map choice. I could be wrong, but 1614 is already like they're doing really well so far on this map. If it isn't their map choice. And another thing I noticed that TV is no longer using an AUG and SG as he always does. He's actually opting for an M4, which is already very different considering in the semifinals he did nothing but hold an AUG. If it was CT and an SG on T side.
Yeah.
Maybe he's feeling more comfortable now with the normal rifles or the usual rifles.
I would sure hope so, because you can't rely on a scope in CSGO.
Well, yeah.
Most of the time.
Most of the time. You can't say that because there's an op that has a scope, and you know, scouts can sometimes get headshots.
As a rifle, you can't really rely on a scope to help you out.
No, if you're rushing somewhere, like if you're pushing B, then a scope is not really the best option when you're running, which is the reason why people don't use it that often. But if you're stationary, then it's not that bad actually.
Bangazera got the kill onto Creep, but Santi trades it back as the bomb gets planted here by Grace. 4K and Ray make some work because Zarth and Santi already down. Just YSD and Grace left. Grace does get the kill onto Ray, so that's a good start of things. It's down to a 2v2. Bear in mind, Grace also has a Molotov left. There's also a smoke in YSD's hands. They can definitely make this 2v2 happen. 4K, he's got a few flashes of his own as well, but he does have an op. This could be risky. TV gets YSD. But Grace is still hiding in the smoke. He pops out and 4K was ready for him. The P2000 headshot. Jesus.
Yeah, I thought he'd be holding that angle with an op. He decided to just. He wasn't even walking. He was running. You could hear the steps with that P2K, and actually made it work in the end. 4K is still doing really well since the semifinal. He's been basically carrying his team in the semifinal, even though it was such a close game. He was getting over 30 kills with many of the games, especially that last map on Cash, I believe it was. So, Flirting with Danger, still yet to find a response. They had one round where they won on an eco almost. It looks like they might actually win another eco here. If they're... Okay, what's going on?
What is happening? Flirting with Danger. The P250s are actually working. Creed got 3 kills with his P250. Picks up a Mag 7 instead as the bomb gets planted. It's only 4K and TV left up for 1614. 4K does have the op. That's a good flash onto short, but he trades the op for an M4, which might be the smarter thing to do here. YSD just got caught napping, really. There's the short smoke. They have to push through it now. 4K does get Grace. It's just Creed left with 11 HP. He missed the max shot. How can you miss a shotgun shot? My god, 4K picks up the easy kill. Says thank you very much in 1614. Now lead 7-1.
Had a bit of a bounce as he died as well. A nice, interesting thing about ragdolls in CS is they can have a bit of comic moments. But 1614 is actually not overpowering their enemies. I mean, look at the money from 1614. For a team that's winning 7-1, you can see how close these rounds have been, especially when they keep losing against half buys. Not losing, but losing so many guns against half buys. This boost can actually try to get some, but they take too long to do the boost, and now they're forced away. They could have had an opportunity to get a free kill there as they're going through monster. So yeah, it's going towards short. Oh, but looks like they're just going to try to hold positions and maybe work towards monster. Yep.
Here's Smirky waiting just outside of Monster. He gets two. That's Creed and YSD going down there. And the bomb as well. This is worst case scenario for Flirting with Danger. 4K and Ray keep it going, which means it's just Grace left all alone versus 5 people. I would be scared if I were him. I would start looking towards my left, my friend, because that's where all your friends died. But Grace still
Just
going
worried
strong.
about that one rotate, but they're not focusing on rotates. They're focusing on having everyone around the bomb. So they're not even being aggressive, considering it's a 5v1. It's because they know their economy is so low.
Okay.
That's the way to do it. I mean, yeah, sure you can hunt and stuff, but they're still gonna have, you know, a decent amount of money to half buy and try to buy with another AK, etc. So it's not too big of a deal. But they themselves have low money at 1614, so they needed this clean sweep. This is like one of the only times they've had a proper clean sweep. They've lost so many guns on the previous rounds that they're struggling with their economy. But now 8-1, and they've won the half so far. It's already eight rounds. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Ooh, Bangazera from barrels. He actually, that's a good molly. He takes out the AK. He does get one, but Santi trades it back. Here's Ray from water. Also in a good spot to catch a few T's off guard, especially YSD, who was looking the other way, and Ray picks up that kill for free almost. Smirky gets two as well.
Grace is taking Pink Panther in the background.
It's a deja vu situation. Grace is the last person alive again. This time he might actually get the flank on someone, but 4K is already looking straight at him. As soon as he's... Oh my god, Grace almost
failed every shot that he had there. I think 4K missed that upshot. And 4K not afraid to use his P2K. Already doing pretty well at P2K whenever he needed it.
I think he switched to a P250. Yeah, P250.
Yeah. So I'm wondering why Bangazera is actually opting for that P90. I mean, they have the money. They have the money for proper rifles. So what's the point? You're gonna go up against AKs and an AWP. Well, they might not know about the AWP, but they should know that they're gonna go up against AKs. So putting himself at a bit of a disadvantage, Bangazera, honestly. And let's see if it comes to bite them. It might not.
Bit of an odd buy from Bangazera. And he might just regret it. However, he is holding a close angle, and that's what the P90... Oh, Grace. Bit of a scary moment there. Both of them kind of got spooked, but Grace actually got the kill on Smirky, who was trying to flank that up. And Smirky goes down, 16-14, already down to 4 members. While the rest of Flirting with Danger, look at that. 3 people in Playground. 3 people waiting to catch someone who's being impatient. But so far 16-14 have played very patiently. Not really chasing for kills, not really pushing. Bangazera, he's floating right behind Grace, and he has no idea. The op goes down to a knife of all things.
Yeah,
Bangazera, he'd be happy about that.
So much money from that. And a bit of BM as well, kind of break the morale of Grace.
There we go, the smokes and the nades, the mollies onto the A side. That was their own teammates' molly, surprisingly enough. As they make their way towards the side, that's Forky getting a kill through the smoke. TV keeps it going with that kill onto YSD. I think he spotted Zarth's shoulder there. All he needs to do is land the shot, and land it he doesn't actually. But 4K, they line up for him. And he gets both with one shot. That's Creed and Zarth going down to 4K. He has 18 kills in the last 11 rounds. That's how strong he is. 18 kills and 4 deaths. Jesus, he's on fire today.
Definitely is. And this is turning a bit awkward now. Oh. Not enough time. Yeah, they vote for a tactical timeout, but they took a bit too long to actually vote for it. So now they're forced to basically call whatever tactic they need during an actual round time, and I have to actually have that little bit of a timer after. So I'm sure they're not pleased about that. Grace is the only one not buying here. He has 3.3k. Probably going for that op.
Could be. Flirting with danger. It's 10-1. They need to try something. Because, I mean, they've already lost the first half. They already know the best score they can hope for is 5 rounds on the T side and over pass of all things. But this doesn't mean that the game is over. Not yet, at least. But TV might just... He almost tore them apart. He does get 2 kills. He almost got Santi as well, but Santi with 12 HP comes out on top. Smirky finds YSD right outside of the smoke there. Picks up that kill for free. Meanwhile, the bomb is still at toilets. Grace, however, is not with his teammate. Grace has made it all the way to the B side. And it's completely open. The closest CT would be 4K and his op. And something tells me if Grace peeks that angle, he's in for quite the surprise. Oh my god, he got the headshot onto 4K. But Ray from the other side, they had a good crossfire going, and Ray trades it back. Here's Santi making his way onto this site. He's already planting the bomb, but he did not spot Ray in water, and that's an easy pickup.
He needed to plan as fast as possible. He didn't have the time. He could have maybe tried to take a peek, but he wanted to just throw that smoke down and actually try to get the plant down. And 11-1, finally their timeout that they've been asking for comes to fruition.
This is
what
weird.
Do they really need to talk about now? I mean, nothing they're doing is working, but at least for the very least, they can actually take a little bit of a break and just try to tune out the gap that they have so far, and actually try to focus on focusing on this round specifically, and just work from there.
I mean, funnily enough, I'm pretty sure 1614 did not pick this map, so this is scary to lose this hard on the map that you picked. It's very scary. I'd be worried heading into map 2, honestly, if that's what it looks like already on map 1. But this is where, as you said, the team captain comes in, where he could maybe call for a timeout like we have here and try to reset the mental of all the players on his team. Maybe tell them, guys, this is a best of 3. We can definitely bring this back in map 2. Maybe even push this to map 3. Because right now, Flirting with Danger, it's not looking good on map 1 at all.
No, it's not. I don't think they're gonna be able to make a comeback on this. It's gonna be tough.
I mean, they can try and go for it anyways, because that's exactly what they're doing. Or maybe not. Bit of a slower round from Flirting with Danger. They really like those slow rounds. It's bitten them in the behind more times than I can count.
It does seem like they seem to prefer the B side anyway.
Here we go, making their way onto the side!
Spray
You get Bangazera and Ray, but look at that Smirk, he gets 3 kills for himself. Might even get the 4th because YSD is making his way from Monster. But this is a 1v3 for YSD, Flirting with Danger. Another round. Oh! Never mind, the round is not lost yet, says YSD. Because he just got the headshot onto Smirky. He might do this in a 1v2 situation with 45 seconds left. 4K says, no, you won't. And ends it for 1614. It's 12-1. This game is really running away from Flirting with Danger.
Yep, they might actually start having to think about cash at this point. Flirting with Danger, getting completely outmatched. It's not just they're losing all the aim duels, and even when they're catching people from behind, they're still losing, basically spray and praying and failing at people from behind. That's really makes you wonder if they're gonna actually be able to not just try to convert something on this map, but snap out of it by the time of cash.
Oof.
Well, they're showing me so far that they can do it.
I mean, they definitely can, because that's 4K and TV both going down. However, Smirky is still alive, gets a kill for himself. Creed finds Ray and grabs that kill for himself, but Smirky is still alive with Truck. I think they know where he is. Here's Bangazera from Bang, surprising Creed from behind. That's Creed going down. So many mollies on the site. Smirky smokes off long. That's your teammate, my friend. But the bomb is planted for toilets, and that's the big issue here. Santi making his way from long. Surprised Bangazera. Smirky, last man standing, goes down to Grace's Mac 10, and Flirting with Danger win their second round of the game.
Yeah.
Took him a while.
Consider this is now the 15th round, and this is the second round of the game. That's not saying much, even if it is Overpass, which is a very CT side map. 4K really running away with this. He's the AWPer, by the way, not the main, one of the main riflers that you tend to think like the star players tend to get a lot of frags. Now he's been going around getting a lot of frags with those with that AWP of his. And
yeah.
TV now going back to his trusty AUG. I was wondering when he's eventually going to switch out that M4 to an AUG. He's been doing it last game. TV already showing.
The AUG is back, boys. He gets that kill onto YSD, but it does get traded back by Creed N with some help from Santi. Santi already down to 28 HP. That's not what they were hoping for. My god, 4K. That's some quick reflexes. Gets the headshot onto Santi. Smirky finds Grace as well. Creed goes down to 4K's up, but Zarth comes out of the smoke, surprises 4K. However, it is a 1v3. Zarth only has the op to help him out. It's not going to be enough versus Bangazera. 13-2 to end the first half.
Yeah, if they can win the knife round 16-14, they don't have the best record in winning knife pistol rounds, at least not from the previous game. But if they can win this, then they basically win the map. And here's a funny thing: they're actually taking a timeout to maybe consider what tactic to use. Another thing that people tend to do is when they're winning this far in a gap, they actually pause just to make the enemies kind of smolder and think about how bad they're losing, it to affect their morale even worse. A lot of teams actually do that. Even top tier teams, you'll think of people like Astralis. They used to do that, where they would pause in one of the last rounds. Even if they're winning by a huge margin, just to make the enemy feel it, Yeah. They're trying to focus on every single round, but as soon as it's a pause, then people start pressing tab and they start losing attention to the round, and that's when it can really make them start feeling and how badly they're losing. And
so
that's
basically just to rub it in real good,
Yeah.
Well, in their defense, 16-14 could have also been discussing a tactic to win this pistol round. I mean, this is their first T-side round, and we've never seen them T-side on Overpass before.
No.
I wonder what they're gonna go for here. Is it gonna be a quick round, a quick push, all 5 members together, or will they take it slow like Flirting with Danger have done? So far, it does not seem like taking it slow at all for 16-14. Look at that. All 4-5 members made their way from connector all the way to toilet. Santi has to fall back. There's a rotation coming up from his teammates, but it might be a little too late. His Ray just found the headshot onto Santi. Zarth trades it back. Here's Smirky from Truck. Catches Screed off guard. YSD is in bank. TV says no more. This spot is mine. Gets that kill. Smirky gets another headshot, this time onto Grace. Zarth is the last man standing. He does get the headshot onto TV. Sure, that's something, but he's down to 22 HP. And there's not much hope left for Zarth. How did Smirky not realize there was someone there? He realized now. He gets his 3rd kill of the pistol round. 16-14. Win the pistol round. And they're...
Smells like GG.
Dangerously close, yes, to map point. It's almost GG. It's a 14-2 scoreline. And something to be proud of.
Something to note is that this makes me feel a bit sorry for TEG, who lost against 16-14.
Yeah.
Is that game definitely seemed like a final worthy game, where it's like 16-14, and then overtime in one map, and then overtime the third map. Flirting with Danger is currently not showing the same standard as those teams showed in their semi-final. And
TV making his way from short. Flirting with Danger just died. They literally just died.
they stacked the. Usually when you stack, you tend to get a few more kills on a force. Why? Again, they're getting completely out-dueled. Flashed himself there. And they didn't even notice where that flash came from. Okay.
Well, 15-2, and we're at map point now for 16-14. Flirting with Danger. They don't have really anything to stop this from happening. Got a deagle on Zarth. There's a 5-7 for YSD. Creed actually afforded a UMP for himself, but nothing really promising.
Yeah. Did another deagle and another 5-7. So 2 5-7s, 2 deagles, and an ump. Not something to really write home about. And 16-14, although they have well, they have mostly submachine guns.
Ooh.
Still, their aim is on point.
YSD should not have lost that aim fight. And 4K gets the kill, but Santi was ready for him with the deagle, gets the headshot, and 4K goes down. Santi picks up a weapon, but it's only a UMP, it's not an AK, not what he was hoping for. Bangazera makes that Mac 10 work versus Grace, shoots Grace in the head.
God, mollied his teammate there.
They can make their way onto the A side. The bomb does get planted. Creed is trying to get someone from Mech. He's trying to get, I believe that would be, why can't I not read names? That would be Smirky, who's a truck with 5 HP. There's Santi from long, actually surprised Bangazero, but TV shuts him down. Oh. There we go, Creed gets Smirky, also gets TV, he's down to 21 HP. Ray hiding in toilets, still at 100 HP. Creed, he has to tap the bomb, he has to try and bait him out. And tap it he did, bait him out he did, but he couldn't quite land the headshot. He's committing to this, 13 HP left, taking the fight with the AK. And Ray wins it in the end.
Almost a 1v3. It didn't even have a kit either, so not much he could really. I mean, you didn't see a kit, did you?
No, there was no kit.